Hello there! Hopefully my mic is working today, and it sounds like it is, and we'll pray that it keeps working. But we are going to get started with some map making today. Just a nice little chillax screen as I drink some tea, listen to some lo-fi Christmas music, and make some maps. Well, one in this case. It's the one from last week I'm still working on. Didn't actually finish it. But we're going to do that today, hopefully. I got 3 hours, and I hope that's enough time. We'll find out. But in other news, I fixed the green screen so you don't see that weird tearing thing anymore. I made a custom color for it that matched it a little better because it's more of like a bluish green. Not quite the green that you need, so if you look up here, you'll see like no clipping, no weird artifacts, and hopefully it stays like that and works. But anyway, also messed around with the mic a little bit. It still kind of sounds a bit boxy. I kind of want to fix that. Not quite sure how though, but something I'll have to work on. Anyway, so that's it for news. Oh, yeah. So let's get right into some map making, folks. Let's go ahead and switch over. Oh, yes, and then also in other news, I could not figure out how to make the music fade out from switching seats. I might have to do some research on it. I was messing around with it before stream. I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, I found this playlist today is what we're going to be using from Stomp's playlist on YouTube. Be sure to check it out. And here it's pretty good, so... But we're going to find out for ourselves. Alright, hopefully the volume's okay. I might turn it up just a hair. There we go, that should be good. But yeah, let's get into it. So I did actually a tiny bit of work before stream. Let's try tidying up this area up here. But yeah, what we're going to do... I think this is the right color. Yeah, this is it. So I might change the path entirely. I might use a different texture for the roads instead of the cobblestone. We'll see. But I need to start making the houses kind of follow more of a like zigzaggy path because they're like put diagonally. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be making all the houses look nice and neat. Probably throw in some more up here, different color ones preferably, just to break it up, make it a little better on the eyes. Because it's not the nicest on the eyes right now. Let's do Human Town too here. To increase that size there. Just a little bit by little. Yeah, we'll throw that one right down there as well. Oh, that layer is funky. Turn that layer down. There we go. See, we want it to, you know, not be clipping over buildings. It doesn't kind of give you the look you're looking for. It's kind of like the opposite of what we want, actually. Yeah, we can go like that. That's good. I think I gotta nudge that building over just a hair, though. Yeah, but hopefully everyone is doing well today. And if you're on the East Coast, hopefully you're not getting too hammered by the snowstorm again. I think it's, if I look out my window, oh, it's still coming down. We got like over a foot right now. We're getting a lot of snow today. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, so I won't complain too much. Because honestly, I really don't mind the snow that bad. It can be a little bit of a pain to shovel, but besides that, not really. I got no gripes. And that is not the right texture. We're using this texture. And this is, I'm probably going to use this as a placeholder. Placeholder road path. I'm not sure if I like the cobblestone. Oh, once all said and done, I'll have to try it out then. We'll throw that right there. Just start kind of making a winding path. We'll throw like alleyways and such too. Yeah, we'll make it look decent. Yeah. And this is the creative process. Alright, let's see. What would be a good house right here? Put a nice little red one right there. Could do a blue one right next to that too. Look like they're directly next to each other. Nudge that just a bit. Make it look a little more seamless. That's a big battle in this. Making things look seamless. Because, honestly, yeah, with pre-made stamps, you can't really alter them as much. But it does give you a bunch of other benefits, such as, you know, not having to draw your own stamps. Which would be such a pain. Oh, funny story today. So right before stream, I was making my cup of tea, as I usually do for stream. English black, a little bit of half and half. So I filled up my mug, got the tea in there, you know. I brought it over towards my fridge so I could put a little half and half in it. So I placed it on the table. And then all of a sudden, oh wait, why is there liquid coming out? As I set the mug down on the countertop, it cracked it. Hairline right along the side all the way to the bottom. It just started leaking out. It was so depressing. But thankfully, I actually had enough time to make it a second cup. And I salvaged what I could out of the first cup, too. Not about to let a perfectly good cup of tea go to waste. We could do a second one right there. In fact, I think I will. Yeah, let's kind of merge that. Make it look kind of, how well can I merge this? Yeah, that looks decent, actually. Yeah, kind of merge them together. Make it something new entirely. And we'll throw another one of these. I'm trying to break it up best I can. But that's not working too well. I don't like using identical stamps right next to each other. Oh, we could use that right there. There we go. Also, I updated my information, right? Good. So I'll make sure I actually streaming the correct information. It doesn't say community games, because that's yesterday. Alright, so let's keep going here. I kind of want to go around like this now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this big old house right here, move it, as well as this in. Kind of make a little partition. I'll probably make like a little event thing here. So maybe we'll throw another fountain down, like a second town square, you know? But let's see, what would be a good centerpiece for that? We could do a pit. The pit of death. Actually, that could be fun. Just this random pit. Ooh, I could have some fun with that. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll add some touches to that too. If I can find a crane, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm digging it. Some spiders. Giant spiders, oh my. I don't like bugs. It's been established on 3 before. I'm not a bug guy. Alright, but where is a crane? I know there is a texture for it. Where are you? There it is. So crane one, we'll use this one. Like the dunking pit. It's like, what was that old cartoon? I think it had Abbott and Costello in it. Yeah, I think it was Abbott and Costello. They did it with like a fairy tale spoof. This is back in the 1940s? I think it was old. But anyway, I think it was one of them I think it was Costello. Oh no, it wasn't Abbott Costello. It was the other 2 comedians back then. Oh, what was their names? Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'll figure that out later, though. No one probably knows what I'm talking about, because I'm being so vague and there's not enough information. But it makes sense in my mind. Alright, we could do some obelisks, maybe? Nah. Let's do something, though, that maybe you can have, like, as a... Not like a monolith, something people write stuff on. More statues. Honestly, you can't go wrong with statues. Statues are a good time. Oh yeah, let's do this statue. Right here. Oh, okay. There we go. I have an idea now. Now I can't... If I rotate this, as you can see, it doesn't look quite right. So obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to keep that right there. We're going to put this a layer above so that kind of hangs over. Like so. So like this statue is watching over it. And I just need to add some benches. So last time I made custom benches for the last floor I did, the last map. I used like walls and towers and such. It was interesting. It kind of came out nice. They're really small, so it's hard to see the detail, which is kind of on purpose. But I could do something like that again. But I'm not sure if I wanna. Now, there are benches and such in the Fantasy Battle Map, but that's top-down. And I kind of don't want to do top-down. Because it doesn't fit in well if you're doing regional. Because the regional is from looking at like an angle, not top-down, so it breaks it up a little bit and it looks off. I could use walls. Eastern walls. We turn that size way down. even a little bit more. Yeah, that's good work. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We do that, and then we copy, paste. We rotate that around like so. Hey, look, we got some benches. And then if we just kind of take that, there we go. See, that kind of looks like a bench. Maybe I should rotate that the other way. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better. Just a hair more this way. Custom-made benches with other stamps. There we go. See, now you kind of have a bench look. Question is it facing the right way? Okay, what if I do this? Because now it looks like it's facing this way, which is actually not bad. But now I can take that bench right there. I can just kind of, you know, scoot it over. Like so. There we go. And then if we turn this layer up, well, then it still looks off. So let me rotate that. There we go. Now we kind of have a bench going. Alright, so I have to manually move it instead of nudging it. Oh dear. There we go. So now we'll get something that looks like legs. I'm not super great at making stamp art, like other things out of like pre-existing stamps. It's something I need to work on. So far, the only thing I've really done with doing that is like actually benches, ironically. And it was like one time. I guess I'm not the most creative. The last time I did use a spire, but I kind of want to use something else. You know, if it is stone, I wonder, could I use this to turn down the layer and really shrink that? Yeah, that could work. Hold up. Kind of turn that up just a bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn that layer up just a wee bit. There we go. We'll keep the back on like a layer 2. Yeah, okay. And then we'll take the second one here, make it smaller, put it underneath it. About yay big. One more layer beneath that. That looks a bit off though. Because those right in the back, they look too big for that. So let's put these behind it. Maybe like kind of like that then. Now this is a lot of trial and error here. Yeah, that kind of looks like a bench, right? It looks like a freaking massive bench. So we'll scale that down a bit. But there we go. That looks a little better now. That looks a little more size appropriate. Yeah, so we got some benches now. So we'll just copy. And then we'll group these together too, so I don't accidentally move a piece of it. Copy, paste it. But now we're getting to the issue of what we had right up there. Where it doesn't quite look good. It looks off when you have it rotated. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do a couple rows up here. Like this is the, you know, the viewing gallery. For when sun's gonna be dunked. I do need to make a custom one for over here then. Okay. But first things first, I want to make this look like it's filled with water. And I have an idea for that. It's something I actually used on another map I did when I was making a pot of soup. I wanted the pot to look like it was, you know, full of soup. So, I did, it's in battle map here. If you go into battle map, there's these orbs right here. You just kind of... Oh yeah, that's not gonna work at an angle though, is it? Maybe if I size it down. Because why I did that, I put it to like 0.2. Yeah, that's not gonna work here because it's not elliptical. So I need something more elliptical. So let's go back to stamps. Look at regional. Let's see if we can find something of a similar shape here, and then we can do we can change the tint of it and make it look like it's filled with water. Man, I could do waterfall, but that looks too much like flowing water. And I think that would look a bit odd in like a basin, you know? Tumbleweed, big old tumbleweed. This might work. Oh, that will work perfectly. Yeah, then we're gonna change the hue. All right, let's go. Hue. There we go. We're gonna copy. We're gonna paste it. We're gonna take that second one. We're gonna rotate it. Put that layer right. Well, we can't have it too beneath it because it needs to be over that. There we go. Now it kind of looks like it's filled with water. I think that's a little too bright. So let's turn the opacity down. Even more so. Let's put it to 0.1. There we go. What's the other one? Is that actually a 0.1? It is. Okay. Oh. I didn't mean to do it to the actual well. I wanted to do it to these. Let's do 1.15. And that obviously needs to be a 1. We'll scroll that down. 0.15. There we go. So it kind of looks like it has some like water in there. I think I'm gonna make these a tiny bit smaller though. Because I don't want, it kind of looks like it's overflowing right now. Then that's not quite the look I want to go for. Like, you see how it's over those spikes? I mean, to fix that, actually, what I could do is just take this, crank that layer up, and then crank that also up. And there we go. Now these guys won't be over, like, won't be showing over it, kind of. Actually, that's a lie. It still will be. Well, never mind. Everything I just did was moot. There we go. Well, let's just keep moving this about a little bit here. Scoot that back. It's going to cover over that spike. But you know what? That's as perfect as it's probably going to get. Because, yeah, you're gonna be looking at the map from this far away. That looks like it's filled with water from here. No, I'm content with that. I'm good. Alright. So there's our little town square. Kind of want to add some more benches still. So let's go ahead. Let's copy and paste that one right here. I can't zoom in more, unfortunately. So I can't add the bench like that, but what I can do is copy this one, which is, you know, it's incomplete form, or it's part form, and we can kind of adjust. So what I think I want is that on a layer below, kind of like that. This is a bit hard to see, but yeah, there we go, just like that actually. Actually, hold up. That's like perfect. Make some adjustments here. Kind of like so. Hey, you know what? That doesn't look half bad. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, we're gonna select all these pieces right here. Copy, paste. Paste. There we go. And now we got more benches. I see, just like that. Making with stamps. Good times. Alright. So now we kind of have this center squared away. Let's start moving some more houses over. We'll throw that like right at the edge of that guy. Might pick him throwing that right there. Let's see what other houses we got. Turn the hue off here. I don't want these houses looking that funky. Oh, what would probably be a good idea is throw a watermill down. Kind of like on the side of the road right here. There we go, so we'll delete that house, right? Or actually, we'll take that house. We'll scoot this up right over here. But we do want there to be some mill. I mean, think about it. You know, running water, you're gonna have a mill or something. You gotta produce food. Probably gotta be a couple mills, if you think about it. Like another one right there. There we go. Nice and snug. I will scoot these houses over just a wee bit, so it looks a little bit more natural. There we go. Nice. Alright, now let's get some more houses down. I think we already have we have a cathedral or a temple down, so I think we're good there. Oh, I do need to look up something. What is Goddess of Love 5e? Soon. Pronounced Sunni? Sunni? The deity of beauty governs also over love. Dogma products are love based on outward beauty, primarily upon loving people who respond to Sunni's appearance. Okay, so now we know what that is. Because that is something I just had thought. This big old temple here is going to be her temple. So let's go ahead and throw some text on that. Soon, is that it? Right? S-U-N-E, alright. Temple. We're going to change that font size way down there. Does not need to be that low. Anyway, so this is kind of going with our overarching theme here. Oh wow, it's really windy out there now. It's just, that snow is still coming down. It's been coming down since last night, folks. Oh, I'm gonna have one sore back later. Oh boy. Alright, back to housing. And tea drinking. What kind of house? We could do some Eastern. Like a Chinatown. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, let's start that. Yeah, but it just can't, we'll see like a shift, just a sudden shift right here. Behind there. There we go. Because again, I really want to break this up as much as I can. I don't want it to look just like, oh, it's all the same houses everywhere, you know? I want there to be diversity. We don't want to use that one again. We want to use this bad boy. Wonder if there's a gazebo. Hey, look, a gazebo. Yeah, we'll make a second town center right here. Oh, and then we got this house right here. I like that. Then we can scoot this little house right that little down. Right there. What song? I feel like I've heard this one before. This is 2203. Oh, there's no time lapse there. Second song end, first song end. First song. I'm confused by that. Alright, there's no time links or anything there. Because I feel like I've heard this song before. But it could have been another lo-fi Christmas playlist. Been listening to a couple lately. Alright, and we'll start breaking up now with some red as well. Yeah, kind of like that. Got another one down right over there. And then if we go right behind here with some more of these, we can put another 2 of these down. Kind of make them look like they're conjoined. Like it's a bigger house or something. Really just can really just do anything, honestly. Right behind it. There we go. We'll take this. We'll scoot this over a little bit. Bring you over just so they would have access to that house. I think we're going to want to scoot these just a wee bit over. Just a wee bit. I probably like that, though. Kind of wish there was a more forward-facing one in this. I mean, there is this one. That would probably be better to put down, actually, than this one right here. I totally misclicked there. There we go. Kind of like how it bends over. Another one right there. And then we'll just we'll get like a little bit more red, and then we'll just kind of mix them together. That might be nice on the eyes. There we go. So now we got some more red. So now we'll start intermingling more blue. Again, I want to kind of get rid of some of these houses here. This is going to be the eastern stamp set area. Oh, awesome. Nail art. Oh no. Gonna add some tags into our stream. Not that tags actually help, by the way. Tags literally do nothing. They just don't. Technically, it's pixel art. Yeah, it's something Twitch needs to actually fix. They need to make their tags do something, because they do nothing currently. Dock buildings, a village. I thought there was more stamp sets. There are more stamp sets. Okay, cool. There we go. We can get to like a big building right there in the middle. We can grab... Ooh, this one's kind of nice too. Put this one right in the corner. That kind of clips into the cliff there just a bit. We don't want that. Although it could be cool for an underground theme, like kind of like a dwarven miner thing. Things clip into the cliffs there. Hey, idea for another day. Speaking of that, literally could do something like that. Actually, right here. Next time. Next time I do want to do kind of like a whole thing with this set, because I really haven't used this set much. By much, I mean like at all. That looks like it's meant to have a river go underneath it. We're not going to use that just yet. Oh, that could be good right there, but I want to keep those red buildings there. Yeah, let's get two of these down right next to each other. A little market, you know. And we'll tuck little details in these corners that are kind of bare. You know, we'll throw some like... Hey, we can throw that right there. We'll throw some like crates and other things just to make it look populated, not empty. Like it's lived in. Alright, ooh, that's a cool building. But let's use something else, though. Here we go, this is a cool one, too. We can have it split right here, so we can keep that one. Can I make it look like tenements from like London or something, I think it is? I think they're called tenements. You know, a nice packed-in city. And then we can grab one of these bad boys, throw this on the right here on the riverside. Is it technically a river? That's the question, because it doesn't flow into a moving body of water, it flows into a stagnant body of water. What would you call that? You call a river that flows into a pond, because a pond doesn't have an outlet. Tributary. The tributary is a river that feeds into another river rather than ending into a lake, pond, or ocean. Is it just a river? Okay. River identification? Charles River, Rock River identification? River types, maybe? Okay, so there's 9 different types of rivers. So you thought you didn't have to learn to make maps in D&D? No. You have to learn geography, science, all this wonderful things. To get like a degree in geography. Alright, so these kind, epihemeral rivers. So I guess that means they're all called rivers. Better question, difference between a stream and a river. Stream versus a river. River is a natural flow of running water that follows a well-defined permanent path, usually within a valley. A stream, also called brook or creek, is a natural flow of water that follows a more temporary path, usually not in a valley. Okay. Stream versus brook. The difference between brook and stream when used as noun. Brook means body of running water smaller than a river, whereas stream means small river. So it's a river. It's a river, guys. That's what we're going with. It's a river. Fight me. I'm calling it a river. There, I kind of want this to look packed. Like there's not that much room, you know? I want it to feel claustrophobic. Because that's kind of the goal here. That wouldn't fit well. What would fit well, though? That's a little too big. We don't want that. Eastern houses, dock buildings. Anything good here? No. We could do this. But that faces this way. That would fit perfectly if it only was facing the other direction. I'm gonna lower this just a hair. There we go. It's a little loud in my ears. It's showing up fine on the stream audio, but still I think it's a little loud for me. So just lower that just a hair. Oh, we could do this building. But that if you look at the doors are at the bottom here, like they're right here. So you don't want that opening into the river. Maybe I'm being too much of a perfectionist. That totally is possible. It's actually not possible. It's more than likely. I can be quite a perfectionist. Quite often. Alright, but I think that looks a little better. And we'll take that. We're going to scoot this guy in a little bit here. Alright, so now we're just going to take our temporary path here. Just kind of see how it would look. This is all going to... I definitely want to change the path. Whether it be the texture... or something else, you know? Also, we're going to scoot this. I want it to be a little more central. Like a gazebo, you know? And we should put something there, too. Just so it's not that big thing of empty space. Could do a tower. Not a platform. Just a random ship. What we could do is a fountain surrounded by lamps. That could look cool. Demon? No. Oh, what if we do a wagon? Yeah, we do an Eastern wagon, and then we get like a market stall. Actually, that could be cool. I'll use the lamp idea for somewhere else, because I do kind of like that. Kind of like that one scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Spoilers for like book 3, I think it is, season 3, where like Zuko's in the Earthbending Nation city. I forgot the name of it. Now I'm drawing a blank on, obviously. And and there's like all these lanterns around this fountain that he lights while trying to impress this girl. Right, but anyway, that's kind of what I was thinking. But we are gonna find a little stall. Perfect. That. Maybe not that, because we have the cart. Maybe it's just the cart. We put crates around it. Crates. Barrels, crates, and sacks. There we go. These gotta be a little bit smaller here. Yeah, make it look like, let's change the layer here. -1. Make it just kind of tuck out. Like, yeah, this guy's got some stuff for sale and he wants to sell it to you. Okay, but now, hold on, now it all looks weird. Alright, deselect that. Okay, let me just take all the barrels. Select matching. Layer 0. There we go. Now they're at, now they're on the same page. Literally. Up there, but that's that. We can do a little more with this. Maybe we can do the lantern idea here, actually. But I scroll all the way down. I'm not going to do anything with the dark stuff. I don't think that's going to be super fitting, but I do like using the different houses here. Yeah, I might use a singular snow building, which doesn't make sense, but I might call like a magical thing and have some explanation lore or something. Just because I think that would be an interesting landmark, because it would catch your eye. But I may try something else with landmarks. Might do something actually more kind of relevant. But here's those lamps. Just gonna scoot that right behind it. Right in the corner. Right there. There we go. And if we really want to be fancy, so I'm thinking this will be kind of a night scene. So if I go to scene settings, yeah, I think it's scene settings, not layer. Alright, if I go here, just regular old mode, scene settings, do I have the color filter? There we go, yeah. So I can do, there's a couple different filters you can do. You know, saturation, faded, sharpness, sepia, grayscale, black and white. Black and white's not really that black and white. Or kind of a winter, yeah, red sky. Ooh, that could be interesting, actually. But you can go for a night scene, overcast, parchment, or cold and warm. But honestly, I'm thinking the red sky might be the way to go. Let me look how that looks. Obviously, I still have a lot of work to do here. All this area, and this area, and a little bit in this area. I'm gonna finish up the rock guard. I want to tidy it up. I wonder, the red scar, we could do sharpness. I kind of like the red sky. Let me know if you think that's too much. If it looks better normally. We'll keep that on that for now. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, but I think this area is good for now. I might add some like alleyways actually back here now. Use our temporary path. Let's just kind of seep away. It's kind of like a little area over here. Where's my stamps? Let me just clear this real quick. Maybe we'll put a crazy wizard or something here. And let's see. Where is that wizard tower, actually? It's not a bad idea. That's a bit big. I'm using everything at size 50. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger, though. So we got, like, the wizard's tower back here. Yeah, okay. So the idea here is kind of love. That's the kind of the town gist right here. So I kind of like the actual idea of the red, because you know, love, lust, and stuff like that. That's kind of what this city is. Kind of literal Sin City, I guess. But so kind of with that red theme, what else could we do that kind of will go with that red theme? Also, just kind of thinking out loud here. But hey, if anyone has suggestions, always welcome. I love hear suggestions. Any feedback is well appreciated. But let's get back into it. So we got that. We could do a nice little well. Like a well out here. More crates. But I feel like crates aren't the most ideal. Because we're going to be using those on a lot of corners and stuff to fill in. I don't want to overdo them as much. You know? Can I add some bones? Small bones. Do we have people bones? Oh, like there's magical traps that are killing people when they come close. Nah, I don't think that would fit the town that well. But we could add flowers. Let's go. Kind of like all around it. He's a wizard of love. That's kind of a bit dumb, but hey, you know what? It could be kind of cool. We just kind of take it. We can draw a path with it. Yeah, actually, I'm digging this. All right, yeah, I'm digging it. Come around the well, around to here, like so. It's a nice little flower path, you know. There we go. They call him the love doctor. Oh man, I am so bad. I might add a couple different color flowers in there too, like maybe some lavender every once in a while, just to break it up a little bit. Get a little purple. You know, just here and there. Fun fact: purple is actually a wicked expensive dye, especially back in like Field Size and like you know old times. Yeah, okay. Okay, I dig it. I don't know why I'm using the word dig like a 1960s teenager. Maybe it's because I'm an old soul and relate. I don't know. It's just a word that comes to mind today, folks. Ooh, we could do some maple trees. Yeah, yeah. Make these a little bigger. Yeah, we can do some maple trees here. Like an orchard, like he's purposely growing them. Let's line these up. Like these an exotic florist or something. Something or other, you know? And you can see it kind of goes over here. Yeah, so let's take the area. And let's just area brush this thing. There we go. Alright, then we can do some more exotic trees. That's a bit dense for these cherry blossoms here. Still a bit dense. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe in this corner right here, you know? There you go. In fact, we'll just do it manually now. We'll get some bigger ones here. I want this to look, you know, welcoming. Right before he kills you, no. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll be evil. Or maybe he'll just be looking for love, darling. I don't know, I'm pretty corny. And sappy, so could be. Depends what mood I'm really in, honestly, while I'm playing. But we're gonna pop a save because we've made 300 changes, and if I do not want to do all that again. Because I can tell you, I totally, definitely haven't not saved it before. And then, you know, my browser crashed or my computer crashed, and then, oh no, it didn't save. Here's half an hour more of work that you just did. Totally not. Alright, but I think we can break this up a little more color, because they kind of are graded, you know? And we add some fall trees. Oop. Put down a layer beneath that. What if I mingle these together, actually? Alright, let's keep that on the same layer, huh? Yeah, I think mingling these might be a good idea. So we kind of have this red and pink. This poor guy's house. Yeah, so we'll take some more cherry blossoms here. And we'll just kind of mingle them throughout. And I'll come up with some in-world explanation for why there's these trees here. I can usually think of something or pull something out of my rear. Alright, so now we have that. We could make... What could we make? Fire. Everything's on fire now. Some pines? Nice pines. Some Rocky Mountains? No, not quite. A sequoias trees. Sequoias? Sequoias? Is that how you say it? No, I'm thinking we'll just take more of these trees. We'll just expand upon this a little bit. We'll take some bigger trees here too. You know, pop them in here and there. Make it pop. That also kind of makes it look a little more full, you know. All right, I like that. We'll keep rolling with it. But the trees, let's kind of stop there. We'll add a couple more, you know, here and there. Yeah, but we'll keep the flowers. We'll add another building instead of more trees. But we'll call him the Love Doctor or something. In fact, let's write that down right now. Why not? The Love Doctor. Oh man. Capitalization. Turn down that font size. Yeah, we'll just throw that right there. Yo, fourth backpack. Many years ago, an old ancestor grandpapa backpack perishes right here. These cherry blossom trees with a backpack full of cherry blossom seeds. Hey, there you go. And that rhymes nicely. See, that's the beauty of D&D. It can be whatever the heck you want it to be. Also, how you doing, backpack? It's good to see you, buddy. Happy Thursday to you, sir. Alright. Buildings. What else we got? Oh, man. This ranch. Hold on. Let me say that in my older voice. Many years ago, an old ancestor, Grandpapa Backpack, perished right here at these cherry blossom trees with a backpack full of cherry blossom seeds. There we go. A little more dramatic. It's going well, dude. Thank you for asking. You know, trying to stay warm. We're getting quite a crazy snowstorm that I think you probably got yesterday and the day before. But now it's up here north, so that's exciting. How are you doing, Backpack? Alright, and we're going to keep looking for yet another building here. That'll kind of go well with it. Could go desert? Nah. I don't think the desert would be super suited. Or well-fitting, I should say. But it does give me an idea for the next floor. I think I'm going to do desert themes. That'd be pretty dope. I'll do like an actual map. Good, dude. I'm glad to hear that. You got all rain from here in Virginia? Ah, well, you're lucky. Well, let me show you what I got right now. It's still coming down strong. And it's coming down, dude. I think it's supposed to come down. Let me look. Here where I live, it's coming down till 2 p.m. So I think we're supposed to get almost 2 feet of snow. Which is, you know, a fair bit of snow. Oh, but man, it's gonna be a pain shoveling that layer, but hey, at least I'll get my exercise for the day. See, it's nice for like a little bit. And then when it keeps snowing, and you have to shovel all of that, it's just like, oh man. Not a good time. I feel my back hurts already just thinking about this. But also down in PA, you got a lot, I used to live in PA too, so, as you know, you do get a lot less snow than you do up here. We get a lot more. So I kind of gotta deal with more snow. Alright, let's think. Not an orc tower. We could do, I don't know, what would go well with it? Not a spot. We could do a statue, something magical. Kind of magical as where the doctor is, you know? A village. Maybe we could do like a little house there for his experiments or something. Yo, Brom the Nat 1 digital artist. How you doing, dude? Oh, that could be a nice building. A couple of sheds here and there, you know? And there we go. That should be decent. And again, this path is just kind of temporary. This is just a placeholder. But I think I'm gonna use something else for the path, or at least spruce it up and see how that's going. But for now, we'll keep that like that. May come back, change it later. But let's organize the rest of this place. Oh boy. So currently, I have this is kind of I have my outline, so now I'm kind of going through doing more details. So far, I've done this like kind of this area and up here. But I still got quite a bit of ways to go. I have all this to do and up here. So I just kind of threw stuff down that I kind of want over there, but I've been changing some stuff up as I've gone. Speaking of changing, let's get to that. We got more changing to do. But yeah, but the look I'm kind of going for here is like a, you know, compact city. Think like Chicago or something like that. Kind of that style. But we gotta do more over here too. I'm about to save real quick. Yeah. But so Nat 1 digital artist. I'm assuming, are you also a D&D artist? Well, I'm not a D&D artist. I just make maps. I'm just the forever DM. That is essentially my role now. We'll use this right here, because that'll kind of match with that color. Nice, dude. Do you make maps or just do commissions? What is it you do? Alright, get that orange one down. Could do that one right there behind that. Why is that layer so much higher? Gotta turn you down. Okay, I gotta turn all these layers down. This is what happens when you mess with layers and forget to turn them down later. There we go, that's a little bit better. We're gonna scoot that guy over right there. Throw some ruins kind of right there. So there are several destroyabilities, buildings and such, and that there are lore reasons for that in this. Gang wars and violence. Tilt that just a hair. And you know, we'll use the other one. Just D&D character. While we're doing commissions of fantasy characters like the D&D and WoW characters. Oh, that's pretty cool. You paint digital art in the computer. Okay, dude, that's pretty nice. You're like on Fiverr or something? There we go. Kind of like some ruined buildings here. And we'll add some more rubble. And we'll take that. That doesn't look right if I do it like that. Nah. I'm just trying to make it look more populated, you know? But I guess we'll leave that like that for now. I can always come back and change it later. The beauty of all this. Anything can be changed. Not on Fiverr? Do a lot of people use it? Yeah, a lot of folks do D&D Arc missions. Here, I'll show you. So if you go to Fiverr, if I could spell, so you go Fiverr. I don't use this, but if you type in D&D, I don't want to sign up. I just want to look at this. There, but if you type in D&D, I mean, this is just kind of the first results. But sketch D&D characters, draw your character style, cartoon D&D characters. People also spell it differently. You kind of got to do some different D&D things here, but there we go. A lot of people use just capital D&D. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of folks do it on Fiverr. And some folks make some decent money. I mean, the rates aren't too bad. Like 10 bucks, that's not shabby. You know, obviously, people have different scale, but this is, you know, pretty good. Yeah, definitely, dude, give it a check. Because you can do it on here. You can also do it on Etsy. I know Etsy does that. Etsy? Etsy, there we go. So if you go Etsy and you look up D&D, I mean, you'll find a lot of stuff, but you'll find a couple art things here. So if you look up art, yeah, dear character portraits. Fiverr is kind of the people's go-to, but you can actually do it on both. There's no reason you can't split that, you know. But if you're into art, man, and you want to like kind of make some money with it, go for it. More power to you. Art is a pain. Like, I don't do too much art. I'm a science major. I'm a nursing student. But like throughout college, I had to take 2 art classes. I took printmaking and drawing 101. Dude, it took me hours to draw stuff. I actually have some stuff like some charcoal drawings still. Actually, they're not that great, at least in my opinion. But it takes so long. And if you're gonna do it for other people, hey, why not charge them a little bit? You know, make a little bit of money because you're putting your heart and soul and effort into it. Might as well, right? Unless you're DMing for the group, then you know. Then you can't exactly charge your friends, can you? At least not in good conscience. I should say. Oh man. Yeah, but dude. You work with science, like rocket science, NASA, not quite rocket science, no. Nursing, so I do medicine. That sounds weird. But I'm a nursing student, so I'm a junior nursing student this year, finishing up my junior year, actually. So I do that kind of science, so biology science, pharmacology, and just kind of nursing stuff? Care? I don't know, but that good terms for that. But that's essentially what I do. So if you want me to do some drug calculations, I can do that for you. But this is as artsy as I get. But actually, I can show you some more real quick. I can show you some of my actual like complete stuff. I can be a little artsy, not really. Yeah. I'm less creative, more logical. I'm glad you like it. These are cool maps. I mean, this is not even done yet, but I'll show you some of the ones I do have done. Like this one right here. If I go and zoom in, I really like the way this came out. I was messing around with some light and shadow. Probably could do a little bit more with it, but I'm just happy how it came out. This is all made using an online thing called Incarnate, which is just stamps. You got trees down, you know, fireplace with a light. It actually casts a shadow everywhere. Stuff like this. This is as artsy as I get. I mean, you can kind of see some previews here. I don't want to click into all of them because this one is not mine, by the way. That is someone else's. I cloned it so I could use it another time. Because I kind of have an idea for that one. But you can see where I started. This is the first map I actually made. Using the free version. Before I learned, like, there's a smoothness tool. There's different layers. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it's kind of creative. And then I made my first ship. Stuff like that. But I started getting better. Like, I made this too. Like, later on, I started getting actually decent at this. I like how this came out, because as you can see, I kind of did the light sources here. Actually, I think what I want to do for that is I want to turn up the intensity for the night scene a little bit. There we go. Because then, I think, yeah, I did move that a little bit. Yeah, so you got the lights kind of shining. It's like lit up by the lights itself. But there's actually a story with this map. So this I made for my homebrew campaign. And this was directly after my players accidentally released a Demigorgon from its prison. And it kind of went on to destroy a city and 650,000 people. So this is like one of their last stands in the city that they took. I'm going to pop that save. I wanted it to be a little darker. But it was a good time. It's not necessarily the player's fault. They were kind of tricked into doing it by the Demogorgon. But, I mean, I gave them a lot of clues. Things that were inconsistent. Example, like, you know, the person claimed to be the caretaker of the tower they were in. And like, oh yeah, these little robots running around, they're invaders. But there was like holes and like tunnels specifically made for them. But yeah, that was the first time I expected too much from my players. But in their defense, they didn't really know why they were there. It was an interesting campaign. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, but this is the map making process here. Also, so you do character creation. Do you have any art you actually have done so far? Or is it something you just recently started? Because if you have some art, dude, I would love to see it. I always love seeing anyone's art, whether it's D&D or anything else, you know? Alright, Origin. Stop telling me people are online. I'm gonna do that right there. Gonna scoot these in just a hair. There we go, nice. Yeah, I can show you commission examples you work on now. Sure, dude. Here, pop in my Discord. I have a whole section just for art. Alright, so now we kind of got this upper area right here. Let's start getting this town center. Well, this is the second center. First off, I'm getting rid of all this junk right here. All this road, don't need it. We're gonna do something else with it. We pop this up. Clear my notifications. So now I kind of want to do something here. Probably, I'm thinking like curving around, something like that. I want to use a different building though. Because I use a lot of these blue buildings. I don't want to keep using the same thing over and over and over again. Because I think it just gets a bit repetitious, you know? Could make it a slum. Oh, that could be interesting. Oh yeah, let's do that. I like the idea of that. We're gonna go slums here. Full on Slumville. Like kind of like the king of fleas going on here. There we go. And we'll throw maybe one more here and there. Actually, no, let's bring them in closer. Again, I want it to be claustrophobic. I want it to look like there's not enough, there's too much people for the space. I think I might actually scoot these over towards the end and throw this one right here. I want it to feel like, man, I can't move here. It's hard to breathe. That kind of feeling. I'll call it King of the Poor or something over here. All right, there we go. And we'll do. Oh, we can do another one of these right here. And then right here we do some more of this, and maybe a second. A couple more tents back here. Well, I don't want to use that one right there. It's kind of more of a curved piece, as it keeps wanting me to use it. There we go. I think that should be fine. Well, I could rotate that a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. But you're right there. There we go. Now we kind of have something there. So let me go ahead and grab our path. Again, this path is just kind of temporary. There we go. Kind of the slums, we can call it. I'll have to add some more tents, though. Maybe I can find some like old ramshackled sheds. That could be cool. Let's see what we got for ramshackled sheds. We got nothing immediately. I could use an orc building. That might fit the bill. but I'm not quite sure. Also, these jungle tents may also help. But they look too nice. I kind of want it to look like, alright, people are just passing through here, you know? Like, they're not comfortable. That's why I want you to feel the visceral uncomfortableness and unease that they do. Maybe I'm stretching too much. Almost finishing, so I can upload. No worries, dude. You upload whenever you want to. Alright, what we got? No, I don't want them to be this ruined. Just a little bit ruined, you know? Alright, so maybe one of these tents will be good, actually. Let's go... this jungle tent. That seems a bit large. But you know what? We can scoot this building over. There we go. That works. So we can just kind of scoot that building right over there. Throw this right out back. There we go. There we go. That's kind of nice. And we'll have a nice little slum there. Yeah. So dude, how long have you been playing D&D? Pop a save. Just in case. There we go. So now we got the slums. Let's try and add some more population. Been like a year now. Nice. I take it you like it, obviously, considering you're doing art for it. And your character, your avatar, your username is quite literally something about D&D. But I've actually been playing almost a little over a year now. So I played tabletop RPG before D&D. I played Edge of the Empire, which is a Star Wars version of it. Quite fun, actually. I really like some of the systems, now especially that I switched over to 5e. But I started playing D&D by DMing, actually. Like, in September of, not this year, but the last year, like 2019. So I've been playing, like, TTRPGs for, like, 2 years now. So I'm still kind of new to it. But I've DM'd almost all that time. Except for the Star Wars one. I didn't do that one. With my brother. Oh, this is kind of nice. I like this song. Alright, let's add some forges. Just kind of like right along here. There we go. So now, have you played more homebrew? Was it kind of more like modules? What was your experience with that? And let's go grab one of these here. Yeah, we'll just slide that right there, like this is the greatest forge in the town. Ha ha ha! I don't know. Being a bit dramatic maybe with that. But I can be whatever I want. And we can do maybe a little tower here. That's not so little. Okay, maybe not a tower. That doesn't quite fit what I'm looking for. I do kind of wish we had more dwarven stuff. Because I do like the stoniness of it. Kind of metallic hardness that you get. It makes you feel safe, secure, rich. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, honestly. Could do this building. I don't know. I want something more sideways, something maybe like that. Yeah, but that doesn't look proportional now. No, neither does that. Okay. Let's go scoot this down a little bit. Oh, you missed a question? So I said, what have you played? Have you played modules, homebrew, kind of like that? What is your experience with D&D, I should say? Probably the better question. Oh, we can add some, like, ore or something. Or maybe like a little corral. Mostly play homebrew campaign? Nice, dude. Homebrew is so much fun, honestly. There are some good modules, though. There are some. Just don't play Tyranny of Dragons. That's my only thing. That's the first one I run, and the first game I ran. The first campaign I ran, sorry. And my goodness, Tyranny. Oh boy. It's something else. It's not like the worst. But it's not good. Oh man. I feel like with a good DM could probably make it a lot of fun. I am not a good DM. I don't have the time to change everything about it. But that is why I like homebrew. It can be whatever the heck you want it to be. Play as a player, but you have DM only once. Okay. How'd you like DMing? Also, that's kind of a lot of folks they've tried DMing like once or twice, but there's more players than DMs, I think. So don't worry about that. Almost out of tea. Alright, I need to put a building here that looks like it holds storage or something. Good, I'm glad you liked it, dude. Because not a lot of people like DMing sometimes, because there's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of pressure sometimes. At least if you're playing with a group you're not entirely comfortable with, who are really serious about it, it can be quite pressure-inducing, because you want to get everything perfect. And then you spend hours and hours preparing for it, and you get everything absolutely perfect. And then they go somewhere you didn't see coming, and it's like, oh well. Yeah, DMing's fun though. I really enjoy it. I'm trying not to complain, because I do enjoy DMing. It's so much fun. Just seeing the fruits of your labor pay off, you know? So what is your favorite class then? You a human fighter guy? Or more of a, exotic race? Exotic races and magic user. Because those kind of go hand in hand, I've found. What do I want to actually place here? Maybe I'll just do more buildings. I guess I think I'll just leave that for now, and I'll just grab more buildings. Gnome fighter, interesting, but you like wizard more. Gnome fighter, that's an interesting combination there. I mean, fire works with literally anything though, so. You literally go smack it and you're done. I kind of like fire. I haven't played fire yet, though. Ironically, I've only played magic casting classes. And it's not because I'm a big fan of the magic casting. I kind of like the martial aspect, too. It's always happened. I played an artificer. I've played a bard, who was actually the tank of the party. College of Valor, baby. Can't go wrong with that. I've played, let's see, a wizard. And the next character I have lined up is a cleric. I don't know why. Oh well. I'll have to play fire at some point. So then the best question is, what is the best spell? Obviously, it's a trick question. The answer is Fireball. But what in your opinion is the best spell? I'm just kidding. Fireball is a great spell, but not necessarily the perfect spell in every situation. Especially if you don't have mold spells. It can not go so well in that case. We're gonna grab some this here. Those layers need to be brought down there just a wee bit. Not you. You. And we're gonna turn this density down just a wee bit. Catapult. Oh, catapult is so much fun. You can have some fun with catapult. An example, if you actually combine that with a glyph of warding, which is a great spell, by the way, highly recommend. Alright, we're just gonna take the arrow, scroll it down. No, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll come back to it. I'll put something small there. But if you grab, if you catapult, like, say, a coin, and then you throw Glyph of Warring at it, and have, like, the trigger be when it's catapulted, and you hit him. So you get the 2d8 from the catapult damage, and then it blows up on them. You have so much fun with catapult. It's such a good time. First experience with a party member cut open an enemy, and I used the chopped heart and used catapult to throw at the enemy's friend. Oh my goodness. That's D&D for you, in a nutshell. Yeah, that's definitely traumatizing for his friend. I'm sure he didn't want to fight after that one. Oh, you can catapult literally anything. It's the best. Underappreciated, in my opinion. Because there's so much you can do with catapult. We're gonna throw a house there. Or two houses, actually. Alright, buddy. We're gonna bring you down a notch, and same with you. Okay, we gotta bring all these houses down a layer. Up just a little bit. There we go. Needed to throw something, but I couldn't find anything to throw. So you threw the heart at him. Dude, that's brilliant. Hey, you know, necessity is the mother of invention. So as long as it works, right? We'll throw that right there, and we'll kind of scoot that up just a wee bit. And we'll bring this house down here. And same with this. We'll kind of make a little alleyway that kind of snakes through, you know? And I do want to do more with these clips, because there's a lot I can do with that. But first things first, let's worry about these houses, huh? One thing at a time. Now you're on critical things in video games. Now on critical on things. What do you mean exactly? I don't quite follow. Also, let's do some different. Like you can go murder hobo on villages, all villagers except one. Oh yeah, the essential NPCs. Cough cough, Bethesda. Fun fact: Fallout New Vegas didn't have that, except for children. Children was the only exception. But yeah, I get that. Because D&D, it's so great, isn't it? It like ruins any RPG you ever play. Because you have so much creativity and so much freedom. You can do literally anything. There is no limit to what you can do. You want to go talk to some random dude in the bar? You can do that. You can have a full-on conversation about his life story and how he lost his arm to a whale. Yeah, then one reacts with, "Did you find the thing I wanted you to bring you?" Yeah, literally Fallout. Fallout 4 and 76. Hey, go over there, do this thing, and come back. Hey, can you do that again? Hey, can you grab this coin from this guy that stole it? He's across the map, by the way. Oh, and you can't fast travel there yet. It's just like, ugh. My favorite thing from Fallout 4. Another settlement needs your help, General. Another settlement needs your another settlement. It's just like, kill me, please. I love the Minuteman, but this is too much. Can't you, like, you know, hire other people to do stuff? Like, please, I'm begging you. Well, I was playing some game recently, and like the entire game was just a big old fetch quest. What game was that? It might have been Fallout 76. In fact, it was Fallout 76, yeah. Because literally every quest you go to, every NPC you talk to, it's just like, oh yeah, there's this thing. We're not going to go do it, but can you do it for us? We'll give you like 50 caps or something. Go across the map, come back, fight 15 enemies, get killed, you know, go back, and then bring them their one item. Oh, thanks. Oh, here's 25 caps, actually. Like, oh yeah. Before you ignored immersion breaking stuff, but now it's annoying. It ruins you, doesn't it? Honestly. Immersion. Because it's so immersive, man. It's like, once you go into D&D, it's hard to go back. That's what I really do. Like, Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting until it goes on sale and it's out of early access. Because I want the full experience of it. But man, just like watching some playthroughs of it, my buddy, Faceless Rogue was playing that. Just watching him play that thing, it's just like, wow. It's so immersive because it's D&D. It's literally what it is. It's just, you know, D&D the game, but in video game format. Because it's actually, Baldur's Gate 3 is in the Sword Coast. It's based off of the D&D lore and such, and it's made by Larton Studios? I think I'm saying that right? Yeah, but it's made by Larton Studios. They made Divinity Original Sin, 1, 2, all excellent games with incredibly immersive worlds. It's so beautiful. You love to see stuff like that, honestly. But yeah, but now, like, when you get into games like Skyrim and such, and it's just like, looking back, I still haven't beat Skyrim, by the way. I've played it twice, and I still haven't got past level 22 because I keep using magic, and magic just kind of stops at level 20. It's just kind of useless. I love magic, that's why. But anyway, that's unrelated. But in stuff like Skyrim, it's just like, everyone's like, oh, hello. And then they leave. It's like, but you can't talk to anyone unless they're named. Which is one nice thing, actually, about the Outer Worlds, which was made by City Entertainment. It wasn't as hyped up as everyone made it to be, but it's still an excellent game that felt so immersive and lived in. you could literally talk to any NPC in the world, and they would have unique dialogue, personalities. Your companions would have conversations with each other and other people. It was like, whoa. It was so incredibly immersive. I really enjoyed the game. I haven't beaten it yet. I just haven't gotten the chance to. But I really should. That should move up here, because that's where the door is. We'll just kind of scoot this over here. I'll add like a pocket that kind of goes over here too. Actually, here's what I'll do. We'll put this right there. Increase the layer a little bit. There we go. Nice. Yeah, but you gotta find good games these days. That's the trick. But they just don't make them like they used to. Like a lot, like at least with the modern games. I mean, I'm not sure about Cyberpunk because that just came out, and from what I've seen, it looks pretty immersive. But there's a lot of bugs and stuff that kind of break it, you know. But like a lot of games today are just so rushed. There's not this like heart for their games. They just kind of put in the minimum effort to try and make a few bucks. You know what I mean? And it's a shame, because I miss the old days where people actually, you know, put a lot of time and effort into their games. Before the days of microtransactions. Let's use more of these buildings right here. What's with the rotation? There, that could work. Let's scoot this in a little bit here. Kind of make it look like the path is winding slightly. I can kind of throw some right here. Oh, so let me check over here. La, 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 la. Alright. So, let's keep getting some buildings down. We're actually making some good progress today. I'm hoping to be able to finish this map today, because I'm going to need it for next Tuesday. Which is when I'm playing with my group. For this campaign. I actually run 2 different groups. One's on Sunday, one's on Tuesday. Although the Sunday group I really don't do much with. Because they just kind of do their own thing. Which is, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. But I just kind of sit there. And just let them roleplay. And then it's like, alright. Actually, I've been playing RimWorld while they've been doing that. Because they're just chatting with each other for like an hour. They spent, what was it, almost an hour and a half last week figuring out what questions to ask this magic ring they have that grants them one question per day, and they had 6 days to kill. So I spent, I think, over an hour figuring out questions and how to word them. It was beautiful. I got raided twice in RimWorld during that time. I fended them off, though. Built some more turrets. Oh, good times. Yeah. But those are your different types of D&D groups right there. You have your super active, you know, they want kind of a linear story, nothing wrong with that. And then you have an improv group, which is kind of just what really loves the role playing. Again, there's nothing wrong with either of them. They're each to their own. They're all unique. Alright, let's get some road in here. There we go. Kind of sneaks in there. I gotta add more here. This is just kind of a bit bland, honestly. I'll scoot that down just a wee bit. I might add more to these buildings? I don't know. I could add some guard posts. These are more meant for walls, so it wouldn't look natural. At least not super natural, unless I put a tower there, and those stairs went up to the tower. Now that could work. It might be crazy enough to work. Who knows? Well, let's see, what other stamps we got? We could go for another inn right here. It's right behind there. Let's scoot that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Grab another inn. Right there in the corner. I gotta turn that bakery up a layer. Okay, new plan. We're gonna turn everything down a layer. There we go. Now that looks a little better. Also, some of these textures are a little less sharp than the others. Like this texture right here is more sharp than this building. That's just a little thing I'm noticing. Alright, so now I kind of want to throw some stuff right here. I think it might do some more benches. Kind of, you know, looking. I made these custom benches right here, so we're just gonna copy, paste, paste, paste. Oh, I just realized these are gonna be facing the other direction. Alright, I might need to start over with these benches. Hold up. This is really zoomed in too. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of the tent. Undo button to save the day. Honestly, where would we be as a society without the undo button? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it. Actually, literally what I just did right there. Yeah, like that. Now we're gonna take it and we're gonna rotate that just a hair. There we go. And now it looks like it's facing the proper direction. Kind of switch that tower there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Copy that down. We got some more benches now. Kind of a nice park. We'll put some trees behind these fellers, too. Ah, man. Come on. There we go. Kind of make this like a little park area. That kind of looks nice. There we go. I like that. So now what we can do is we can take some trees. Probably not weeping willows here. Let's do some just kind of regular trees. We can do big trees. Nah, I don't think swamp trees are gonna look super great. Maybe some jungle trees, kind of match the aesthetic. Nah, that looks too green. It contrasts out just a bit more. A bit too much. Alright, we could do some pines. That wouldn't really be in the area though, would it? Bamboo. Oh golly, these are small. We're gonna turn these up a little bit. Alright, we're gonna put these in an area. And we're gonna turn these layers down. Because your guy here forgot to do that. Whoopsie. Kinda like a little bamboo forest. Get some bigger ones in here too. Alright, turn the area back down. We're gonna do it by hand now. Oh no, those layers. The chair layers, what have I done? Alright, hold up. There's a solution to this. So what we do is we're gonna take all this. Oh, I think I can search for, hold on, wall. There we go. So we can search for that and then we can just kind of layer down. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and take some of these trees and get rid of them. Because I don't want them to cover up the benches. Can we get rid of you? Thank you. We're going to be a little more careful with our bamboo placement here. There we go. Alright, so now we can kind of go about this a little more methodically. There we go. That's a little bit better. Because I don't want it to cover up the benches. I still want them to be at least somewhat visible. And we'll have this kind of leaking, like spreading throughout over to here. Alright, so now this bamboo. Whoa, there, didn't mean to do that. These bamboo right here. This is oh, didn't mean to pull that. A wonderful feature here is when you select, you can actually search what's in there. And then we could turn these up a layer. Yeah, that works. Except now that's too high. That needs to be on layer 0. And yeah, there we go. Alright. So now we just gotta delete some bamboo that's kind of, you know, on the buildings. Yeah. Things that don't look like they should be there. There we go. So now we can go ahead and take some more. We'll just kind of plop it here and there. Like I said, want it to look lived in. Kind of bamboo spreading, you know. Little bit swampy. A little bit kind of off, you know. Alright, but that's that area done. But that came out decently. Still want to do more fine details. But I think I definitely will do more fine detail. Not yet. But real quick, I want to take a quick break. I want to grab myself a snack and refill my drink, because I'm all out of tea. So I'm going to do that, but we're going to be right back. Don't go away yet. We got more map making and chilling going on. So I'm going to go ahead and put up the BRB, and I'm going to be right back, folks. Don't go away just yet. Dude, what the heck? What is that? What the heck?
I don't see anything.
Dude, I'm looking at your headset, and what the heck?
What is that?
Dude, I don't know, but that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, sit still.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, go back.
What is that?
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
I don't know. It's not here.
Oh my goodness.
My...
Alright, I got nothing. Let's check in the first place it was. Ah, yay. Chat got me again. That one got me good. I was not expecting that one. Yep, the camera is in fact on the roof. Look, there it is.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Achievement get, camera on roof. Perfect. So wind it up. Ah! The heck? Why? Ah! Every time. You know, my brother's probably in the room next to me. He's like, what the heck is going on? I hate this. Dude, this game is so much scarier. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Did it. So happy. Alright. Grab that moon. I know grabbing that moon will end it, but hey, thank you for that Cat Side. I appreciate it. Alright, that's a... Oh no. It brings us all the way back here. I'm throwing this way too late. Way too early, I mean. You stinking stinker. Oh. Oh my goodness, why? Why? What? I saw him like, oh, it's probably nothing. Dang it, man. We got past that part and now we got killed. Got him indeed. Oh, no. That's insane. And let's total the items up. Actually, I'm not even going to count that so but we have 100 personal shields, 101 wisps, 20 keys, 17 brooches, 22 gasolines, 25 infusions, 63 soldier syringe, 57 crowbars, The insanity. Oh, I'm certainly counting. All right. Man. What a sight to behold. This is why I love setting up these defenses like this, guys. Because everything's on fire and getting Okie dokie. We are back. Took a quick fistful of almonds and posted a picture on Twitter and Discord. Got myself some juice. Heavily watered down, though. I can't drink, like, super sweet juice anymore. Hey, thank you for the welcome back. Hopefully you like that BRB screen. But yeah, we are back and ready for some more D&D action. Well, less D&D action, more map making action. So, next up, after I take a sip here, is I want to do this area right here. There's going to be a little alleyway, like a slip back right here. And then it's going to lead something. Question as to what? Kind of want to stand out a little bit, but I don't want it to be stand out that much, considering we already have a point of interest right here. Locks of Blood, which is technically not a lock, actually. It's technically a pond, but it kind of sounded nice, so I'm going with it. Anywho. So, let's see. Maybe we could do a windmill. Do a crypt. Alright. So, Rob, here's a question for you. What is your favorite D&D character that you've either played or played with so far? Because I like to hear people's favorite characters. Because there's a lot of cool stuff that people can do with characters. I think I already have a clock tower down somewhere. We do a lighthouse. Maybe not. Wouldn't make too much sense here. Why would they build a lighthouse? Because they have to build all this. Do something elven. A small elven building. Oh, there we go. I like that. Gnome fire the most. Nice. Now, why? Is it because the way he plays, like for combat stuff, or is it like the character himself? Let's do another small, like, elven building if we can. Just kind of tuck it in there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now we have a little something here. Is it an extension of me? I gotcha. That's it. Hey, but there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with playing a character. It's just kind of a little bit of a self-insert. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, honestly. Alright, so let's think. Oh, I know what we can do right here. We can subtract what we'll do, and we'll make a little pond. Okay, I do not want the rough texture on here. There we go. Just kind of like that. And then we're going to make a little pond right here. Put some fishes in it, maybe. Yeah, that can work. Alright, but first we want to do a little bit of a texture. Usually it gets a little darker by the edge there. I like to put, usually rocks around the outside. Because then this sharp line isn't there. So let's customize stroke. I think I can narrow that down, actually. There we go, that's much smaller. How's that look in the rest of the map? Oh, it's updating all that. Oh, yeah. I could put the 0. And I think that just removes it entirely? No, that looks much... Actually, I think that looks a little better. I don't know. Also, I gotta save it. I think there should be a little bit of a barrier, maybe? But, like, ultra thin. Like 0.09, maybe? 0.09. Let's see. How small is that? Alright, it goes to 1. That's low. Yeah, I think that's better. So now we got that. We'll make it. We'll prettify it. Get some lily pads. Small, let's make these a little bit smaller. You know, just a couple here and there. Just little things like that. We'll throw some fish, because I think there's a fish texture. It might be in Battle Map. In fact, I'm fairly certain it is in Battle Map. Well then, in that case, we'll throw some bushes down or something. It's a little fun. Kind of like over here, we could make this like a little less well kept. You know, kind of like what you would expect a little pond to be. There we go. So now if we hop over to the battle map things, you posted in Discord, let me check it out, dude. Oh, dude, nice. Wow. Here, let me pull this up on the main screen so everyone else can see it. This is pretty cool. Pop you a follow, dude. That's very well done. Elf Cleric. Bronze. Very nice, dude. Something I like, too. That's pretty dope. How often do you make art for for stuff like that? Battle map, fish, koi fish. There we go. That's what we want. These guys are gonna be wicked small. I want them to have a little bit of transparency because I want them to look like they're under the water. Most of your days painting now? Dang, son. We'll try this. Yeah, we'll get a couple fish here and there, you know? I mean, COVID, only so much you can do, right? There we go. A couple little fish there. You want to work as a commission artist full time? Dude, that'd be sick. Hey, well, I hope you can. Sincerely, I do. Yeah, it's still snowing out there. Do you have social media account on Twitter now? Nice. Yeah, dude. Marketing, branding, that's the big thing you gotta do. Literally, 99% of anything you do online is marketing. Okay, maybe not 99. 90-ish, 80-ish%, around there is just marketing, trying to get yourself out there. Especially like on Twitch. Like, trying to grow this channel is a pain. I started streaming... Let me, hold on. Just do a random command here. Let's do exclamation... Let's do an SFX. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. I'll use that one.
Hello there.
So yeah, I've been affiliated on Twitch for 6 months. 6 months. I was streaming on Twitch before for 2 more. So I've been on Twitch for 8 months now. And you can kind of see how big my channel is now. And this is 8 months of work. It's crazy. It's also hard to grow on Twitch. Twitch is not really conducive to growing, but if you market yourself well, you can grow well on other platforms. But it's just getting your name out there, getting your stuff out there, trying to getting other people to look at it, advertising. It's crazy, man. The world of marketing. And granted, I'm not like putting in the max effort you could be, because I'm mainly just doing this for fun and hanging out with folks. Not so much I'm not trying to make a business out of it. I'm just here because I want to chat with folks, have some social interaction, have fun. That's the main reason I'm doing this, honestly. I'm not doing it to make money, because frankly, you're not really gonna make money from this. I won't complain about money, but, you know, yeah, it is rough. And that's why you'll see a lot of people when they'll get their affiliate and then they'll stop streaming 2 months, or a month or two right after that, because it's just like they don't see the numbers they need. Whole Twitch thing is not for you. So just stream when you're painting your D&D stuff. Yeah, dude, I got you. It really isn't for everyone. Cause it's hard. It's a lot of effort. I mean, I have a green screen, you know, a microphone, webcam, PC that has the 2 monitors. I mean, there is a bit of a cost to that too. You have to buy. I mean, a lot of the stuff we just had lying around, so I can kind of finagle some of it for free or cheap. I mean, my green screen also is just 2 pieces of triboard taped together. They are the color green, and that's kind of my green screen. $10, by the way. But stuff like that. But if you want to do like good proper way, it gets expensive, and that's not mentioning the whole time aspect. Because you sink time and to making overlays, to making alerts, to making everything. Like, for example, I have a bunch of... Yo, well, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Example. bill alert or follow alert. Ah, don't worry about it. But like, you put time and effort into like alerts and stuff. Like, I got all these that command's gonna work. All these like bill alerts, SFX, and various other like alerts too. I put a bunch of time in because I wanted to make it look fun and cool. You do stuff like that, and I'll actually I'll do one of these. So you, because I don't want to pay for them. So I'll show you an example. Let me connect to my stream elements. Why did you unauthorize me? Yeah. I mean, it's not about the stuff necessarily, though. If I go to... Here we go. I actually imported this from Streamlabs because I got tired of using it. But if I emulate, say, Cheer 1K... Like
We're not talking about this or this!
Sorry for the echo.
About this!
There was a little bit of an echo there. I think I know why, actually. Hold on, let me fix that. If I go to Advanced Audio Settings, I have it on monitor and output. Monitor off. Thank you. Now it should be fine. But, like, I custom-made that one. And I think I custom-made another one, too. But stuff like that, it takes time. And that's the real cost of it. It's not the monetary cost for trying to grow. It's the time cost. But honestly, and that's honestly the best place to do. Because, yeah, do your art. Because people, you can have all this stuff, it won't matter. People come for the person. That's what they come for. They come for the commentary, they come for the art, they come for the content. And you are an extension of that content when you make the creation of the content. If that makes sense what I just said. Like, you don't need any of this. There are successful streamers that have any of this and they're fine. And they grow and they're big because they're personalities. That's the biggest thing. And a little bit of luck sometimes. But yeah, dude. If you just keep doing that and try to improve your art, get better and better at that, I mean, people will watch. Heck, I'll watch. Hey, let me drop you a follow, dude. Just hop over here. Yeah, because if you streaming here with art, I'll definitely check that out. I love watching anything D&D, so. There we go. I should probably start finishing up this map here. We're getting real close. I do want to do some more down here. Yeah, let's get this corner done, huh? Oh, my pleasure, dude. So we're gonna slide this up a little bit, bring that over, go over to our stamps, and let's start getting some more houses down, huh? So let's grab. What could we grab? Oh, I'm thinking we grab another arch and we throw this in the corner here. Isometric stuff the most. Wait, isometric to symmetrical? Isometric. Why am I drawing a blank on what that means? I know what it means, but I just can't think of what it means right now. Oh, dear. Alright, so we got that there. Let's, so that's kind of where that's going. Let's get some more houses over there. Just to make it look decent. Shame there isn't like that church building right there. Or actually, there probably is that church building somewhere. But I just can't find it. 45-degree pointing to the ground. Oh, yeah, dude. I got you. Whoops. Oh, it's nice, yeah. Gonna have to kind of slide these buildings. You can't, so yeah. Ooh. Let me turn this layer up. And bring that in. All these layers gotta be turned up. Let me just do that manually. There we go. I swear I've heard this song like 3 times now. But yeah, it's really nice, the isometric, because it gives you that like look, like you're looking at a city. Actually, let me show you. I can actually show you some actual cities people have made. Regional maps are not my forte. I think I'm a little better at battle maps and such. Just kind of my speciality. But other folks can make some wicked cool stuff with this, with isometric. Here we go. I mean, just look at this. Because it gives you that look like you're on, like a bird's eye view, but you're not looking directly down. Down looks like you're actually like passing by, you know? Actually, this is a brilliant idea what this guy did. But this is like some of the stuff you can do. You can do some crazy stuff. Here's another one. Again, excellent job. He even has a little legend there. Like I said, folks There are some amazing artists on here. It's insane. I mean, but this is more the top-down battle map view. Kind of what I'm a little better at. Stuff like this. Over like that. But here's another good one. Yeah, I mean, like, for real. People are insanely good. Where's a real... Let's see if I can find a real good one here. That's a cool one. Here we go. Look at this. You can actually zoom in. Completely isometric, and it's like a parchment style. It's beautiful. Like, people do some amazing stuff. I think it'd be cool to do something like that one day. I'm not quite there yet. I got some practice to go. Speaking of practice, let's keep practicing. We got more map to make. Kind of comes right to there, and that is the wrong texture once again. We're using this one. Much better. Yeah, there are some truly amazing artists. So like, it's like stuff you aspire to be, you know? There we go. This kind of will lead to that. I will add some like trees, and it's like, wonder what kind of trees would actually grow. Maybe some dead trees. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it. A few dead trees here and there, you know, back. Like, this is coming from somewhere bad, you know? Ooh, that is a little bit too high. I need to throw this on another layer. So it's underneath that arch. We'll kind of have it sneak about. Other direction here. Yeah, throw that layer up a bit. Isometrics like being on a space station. You take a strongest zoom setting, the highest ever, and you aim it down at the Earth, then you get some isometrics. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, this you could do a great job with this. Do isometric in this program. So there's some cool stuff. Honestly, I think I like isometric views better than like the top down. It adds more depth. You can do more with it. That's a bit big. We're just gonna kind of keep that there. We'll throw another one right back there. Break it up just a wee bit. Alright, but yeah, because we kind of have, you know, this right here. We'll throw some trees or something. Actually, you know what? I know what we'll do. So they're coming out of a hedge maze here. So we'll throw some hedge pieces down. And we'll see how that looks. And this will kind of give away. There, that should be good. You one day want to make an isometric dungeon and want to paint your own art and put it in there? Do it. Honestly, go for it, dude. If you got an idea and that you want to do, full send. Go for it. Because I'm sure if you talk to your DM, who you play with, I'm sure he would be ecstatic to let you run that. Because most DMs, they like to play too. Speaking from experience here. And yeah. And if you run like a really cool, put a lot of time and effort into it and make it like a great one-shot and everyone really enjoys it, oh yeah. Be fantastic. Let's fix path here just a bit. Again, wrong one. I want to use this one. There, maybe I'll make these actually touch like that instead. So bring that up. Kind of looks like it's right on there. There, I think that'll look a little better. Because now it's coming right out of this. But what, are you currently planning your one-shot out? Or do you have an idea what you want to do for your one-shot? We'll have some deciduous trees back here. On the other layer, it needs to be on layer 2, so it's over the cliffs here. Because they're coming from a different area that's much greener than this. So I want to show the difference, essentially. Alright, stone arch. Bring it up. There we go. And then hedges. Gotta go now. See you another time. Hey, well, thank you for stopping by, dude. I hope you have a great time and continue with the art, man. It looks great. I'll be here. I do stream map making every Thursday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard. So if you want to see more map making, I'm here. But if you want to see other stuff, I'm live on Fridays with horror games at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard as well. You can see my schedule in the doodly-doo down there. But it has been a real pleasure, dude. Sincerely. Hope you have a fantastic week. Hedge. There we go. Couldn't figure out how to spell that for the life of me. Sorry. Alright, see you around, dude. Sayonara. Take care, brother. Or sister. I don't know your gender. Or in between. Alright, let's go a little bit here. Alright, let's fix these trees now so it doesn't look like they're standing on top of that, you know? Alright, there we go. That kind of looks decent, like it's kind of overgrown. And then we got this one. You know, it doesn't look as good on purpose, like it's coming from somewhere else. And then, question is, how are they going to be able to get out this floor? So now, they could just go right to that door. I don't think that's going to be the exit. I think I want the exit to be in the castle. So in here, they actually have to go through it, and they'll have to fight, you know, the main boss. Which is going to be a succubus, I think. Let me make sure that is actually a word. That might be a succubus. 5e. There we go, D&D Beyond. So let's see, 60. Okay, that's not bad. I might need to boost these stats a little bit to make it a worthy boss. I might just use a different stat block for it and just call it a succubus. We'll see. But they have different forms as well. I mean, you could play this really deadly. Like, there's a lot you could do with this without, like, necessarily front-on combat. I'll have to look into that more. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be like the queen of something, such and such. I'll either find the stat block values or I'll make my own. I've done that before. I just gotta make sure I don't, you know, unbalance it too much. I've done that before. Alright, what we're gonna do here, we could add some more ruins, honestly. And that may not be a bad idea. Put this down to 0. Another ruined area from the gang violence. And we're just gonna keep going back and forth, alternating. Like, there was once something great here, but now it's gone. And now things are starting to overgrow it. There isn't too much greenery here, though. It's kind of rocky, so... Except for there's some areas where there is greenery. Obviously, that's created by magic over there. Bamboo can just grow in almost anything. There's obviously dirt under the rock, so they could still do that. That'd be fine. I might get rid of this, because since we have about ruins right there, I think we'll be fine without that. So let's get some more houses. And that should be good. Throw another one right next to that graveyard. Oh, this graveyard is a bit, a bit high on the layers here. Let me just turn these down. There we go. Now that looks fine. It looks like the house is actually over it. It's a tiny little graveyard, though. But if you think about it, that's a decent proportion. Because you got those little things, the little brown spots, those are the graves. Alright, and let's add something to end, to kind of end that. So it just doesn't end a, you know, blank path. There's something at the end. Yeah, this way you're not just looking at something. Well, we're looking at nothing. Besides cliff, I guess. I guess you could look at cliff and that wouldn't be an issue. But I have another idea. The mines. Never mind, those won't fit. A chasm. Nah, not feeling the chasm. But I can tell you what I am feeling. It's hot up here. Whew. And the heat is blowing and I am hot. Let's see. Just a random dragon. No. Dragons everywhere. Everyone dies. I don't want to be that mean. I'm fine with being mean, just not that mean. Let's see. We could could have a bunch of lanterns. Oh, this could be a puzzle actually. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, put these on the higher layer. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of lanterns here, just right at the end. This is gonna be a puzzle. I have to add enough of them so they can't brute force it. That should be good. So yes, this is gonna be a puzzle, like kind of like, all right, some have to be on, some have to be off, and this will discover something. Maybe like a secret layer or something. Well, maybe a friend or an ally. There's also gonna be markings around the place. So I actually used, if I pull up in my Discord, if I go in my Twitch D&D Discord actually, well, I posted it, I put an SCP thing in here. It's in notes right here. So I kind of want to use this because they found that, like a scroll with like a parchment like this written on it, so they can kind of know what to expect. And it's from a guy named Ronald. So he's gonna be helping them out. He's gonna be leaving signs behind, stuff like that. It's called the Wanderer Signs passed down by members through the years. These symbols are to aid others in finding a path to ways. The library must be kept hidden. Those which would burn it down keep secret from outsiders. Anyway, yeah, this is all from like the library. Book burners, oh dear. But I'm gonna use these because there's a pretty cool unfriendly being. But we're gonna use first this sign. Flee this place. So now we kind of know what that looks like. So we're gonna zoom in here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna find our shadow. Or black. There we go. Actually, it's probably gonna be facing this. So let me just pop this on split screen here. There we go. I have to remove that. So if we grab that, it's like that. So it's gonna be like this. So it's gonna be a big old sign. Okay, that is a terrible arrow. There we go. A little bit better, huh? Flee this place. Because Ronald just got here, but not too long. He got here like a few days ago or so. There we go. And we're gonna put some signs down here and there, but we're gonna focus more on that later. But I did want to get that one down, because that'll leave a clue for the players. That, hey, this area may not be a good place, but they have to go through it anyway. But it's gotta give them forewarning. There's danger. It's not gonna seem like that. It's gonna seem all warm and, peaceful. Everyone's gonna be so loving. But things are gonna change. Alright, let's add a couple more houses. Right, I need this back. Let's go ahead and we'll add this one. And lower these layers. And we're just gonna scoot him over just a wee bit. There we go. It's gonna kind of have some more stuff over there. This is gonna be tons of houses here. And we can add this one in the corner. Could add that one right there. Yeah, that'll work. Whoop. Alright. Then we want to add something there. Maybe another point of interest. Maybe we can just do like another bakery or something. Something kind of interesting, unique. Definitely not the snow. Although I think I do want to do a snow map one of these days. But I think the next map I'm gonna make for this campaign is gonna be desert themed. So I might make it maybe just for a one-shot, just for fun. That could be fun. Just a fun map. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I won't. I might use it in my other campaign, actually. Because they wanted to go north to teach one of the characters how to ski. The character is a tree, by the way. Which it will be a sight, I'll give him that. It's going to be quite a sight to see. A giant tree skiing, 30 feet tall. It will be entertaining. What could be an interesting building? A massive pyramid! And that is 50% scale, by the way. We're not gonna go with that. That's a bit much. Oh, but this could be cool. Desert buildings. Nah, I don't think that would clash a little bit. I mean, obviously this is clashing too. I only have that in a few areas. What to do? Lumber mill. That'll work. We'll do that. Lumber mill. Throw that down right there. Yeah, and obviously we're gonna keep filling with this more before we start getting the fine details, like filling in these empty spaces and such. I think maybe we'll do another park down here. That might be a good idea. Because there's a lot of housing here already. So let's get rid of some of this. Obviously, plant growth can, you know, make anything happen. So let's just get rid of this path. Also, made this bridge. Kind of like how it came out. I used the parchment borders for that, and I like the way it came out. All right, and that leads up to obviously up to here. I still have to do this area, but I want to do down here. It's gonna be a nice little park. Probably gonna wall it in then. It'll be a walled-in park. Not elven walls. Probably eastern walls. Not quite. Brick walls, walls, stone walls. Let's do walls. Obviously, these are gonna be way smaller. And we'll just start lining these up. I'm just kind of getting them down for now. Just throw them in the kind of a somewhat correct orientation. It's gonna be a nice park, you know? Leisure time, romantic dates, that kind of thing. Obviously, I'm going to align this. This is not going to be the finished product here. Alright, let's start lining this bad boy up. Using the nudge feature, which is a wonderful feature, honestly. That's mostly straight. We're kind of going for good enough here. It's kind of all you really need, though. Just good enough. Nudge it over by 1. I could put like a tower or something there, but I think it'll be okay. There we go. That needs to be moved in a little bit. Just make that gap a little less pronounced. Okay, there we go. We can start getting this up. I want the back wall, the lateral wall is facing like this. I want that to be there. It'll look better that way. Or at least I suppose it will. Alright. Almost got this done. This will be a nice walled-in area where there's actually going to be dirt. Kind of like that. There we go. Now the tricky part's going to be centering this. So the center's like right here. So we'll go like that and we'll just copy, paste. And we're going to scoot that a bit more. And let's bring that up. Kind of like there. There we go. That looks good. Zooming out. It's not quite center. It needs to be actually a little more over this way. There we go. A little more. Tiny bit more. Alright, that works. Alright, so now we got this going. Keep using this path as that I said it's only going to be temporary that I keep using. But we're going to get some dirt. Probably not necessarily grass. Maybe dark kind of mixed grass here. Let's go for it. Obviously, it's only going to be in the walls, so we want to keep it in the walls. What am I doing? It's a big old square. Boom. One more here. And a little more up. There you go. I love that tool. So now we gotta kind of blend these two together, which is actually pretty easy. Just kind of go over it a little bit. There you go. Now it's blended. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. So now what are we gonna add in this place? I'm thinking definitely a fountain. I'll throw this one in here. It'll be a somewhat decent sized fountain. Right smack dab in the middle. And we'll do like a dirt path. So let's go to my catalog. We're gonna use dirt 1. Which kind of blends in with the grass, honestly. So I'm thinking... use a different dirt, maybe? Sand? Land orange? Land brown. Yeah, that's a little brighter. I kind of like that. We'll use land brown here. And this is kind of go like that. Curving around. Like so. Except I messed it up. There we go. And then this will branch off like so. In a very poorly designed checker pattern here. Brought to you by yours truly. Alright, so now we can start getting some stuff in. Oh man. This map is taking quite a while actually. I do want to use the lanterns. We're just gonna go like that. We'll do 3 per for symmetry. Because you can't go wrong with some symmetry. Scoot that in like so. Kind of thinking, you know, like Central Park. But like discount Central Park. Discount Central Park. I will save it in a second, Incarnate. Hold up. That needs to be more like that. Scoot that bad boy over there. This guy up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, we'll pop that save real quick. It's kind of catchy. Alright, now we can start getting some more lamps down. Okay, we're going to do it around the outskirts here. So again, kind of that similar 3 pattern. I gotta space that a little better. So just like so. Alright, I gotta fix the path here. Because this needs to be a little more straight. Like so. And then we're gonna take that, make that more grassy. That's better. I like it. So now we'll just scoot this on over. There we go. Alright, so now let's just organize this a little bit more. Kind of space things out just a little bit. Fix the path again right over here because it just kind of doesn't do exactly what I wanted to. So now we can take this lantern and scoot it forward a little bit more. Same with you. Can I bring you down a little bit more? There we go, nice and well lit. Very nice, you know, good for romantic walks in the evening. Since you don't have a beach, you know, long walks in the park, right? I can deselect that now. Just line that up a little bit better. And that should be pretty good. So now we can start adding features that people would want to see. So what would people want to see? Nature, trees, flowers. Whew, sorry, it's really hot up here. Like, man, I'm sweating. Like, someone turned up the heat. Oh, man. But I guess you want to pick, you know, pretty, beautiful flowers. That's my first thought, flowers. So let's grab us some flowers here. Make these a little bit smaller. And we'll just kind of line this up. Like so. Just like kind of align the outside here. I will see if I change these colors up too. Well, somebody forgot to put the layer in the correct place. Flower bushes. Select all of those. Y'all are gonna be -1. And I will scoot these up just a bit. There we go. Good job, me. Okay. So now we're gonna throw some color in there too. Because we got like that color bush and we got some regular flowers here. I think I'll make these a little bit smaller here. Just do want to break up the color scheme. Just a little bit. Mixed feelings. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see this close. It's because it's not very high resolution when you're this close. But you know, when you zoom out, well, that'll probably look fine. Except for the fact that it's not symmetrical. You know what? It'll give it character. We'll leave it like it. And that'll lead to a centerpiece, which will be a statue. Not one of the graveyard statues, though. We'll use one. Try not to reuse assets from other places. We'll use this statue. Make it a fair bit bigger. I love how that lantern is just shining through it. There we go. So that's kind of one thing done right there. All right. One second. I gotta go open the door because it is way too high here. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not even gonna switch to BRB screen. That's how fast it's gonna be. Okie dokie, I'm back. I had to open my door. Want some of this heat out. It's stifling in here, folks. Like, for real, it's crazy. It must be like 85 degrees in my room right now. Alright, so what we want the centerpiece to be for the next one, or maybe we could do paths. Paths is not a bad idea. Kind of wrong texture. Kind of like this. Like checkers. There we go. And there's a cool trick that you can actually do with this. If you grab that, grab like a little bit of a darker land texture. Like orange here. Okay, not that bright. We'll turn the opacity down. Okay, maybe turn it up a little bit more than that. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Kind of like that. You can kind of add some streaks to it. Makes it look a little more traveled. Like people are actually using it. I feel like this is not the greatest color for that. So let's change the hue. Can I make this bit darker? Oh, I can just turn the saturation down. Or turn the contrast down. Brightness, that's actually what I want. There we go, turn that down a bit. That looks a bit better, don't we think? Let's undo all I just did. Because it just kind of looks like vomit when it's that orange. There we go. Kind of do like little swipes here and there. Like, you know, like scratch marks almost. Because then when you zoom out, it actually looks like, hey, people are using this road. But we'll do more of that later. For now, let's just actually figure out what to put in here. I'm thinking maybe we can do some of those fairy pumpkins. Make them much smaller. Just like over here. We'll throw some lavender in, mixed in with them as well. This may be too many pumpkins. Yeah, so we'll grab those and we'll get some lavender because that will show up nicely with it actually. Just kind of the pink and the purple. Yeah, like so. Oh, I know I'm making a lot of changes. That's the idea. There we go. Kind of add some nice purple color, you know, a lot of coloration. I should probably, if only I can get some more flowers. There's not a lot of flower types, but you can upload your own stamps actually. And I don't really have anything I could upload that'll look good though. Alright, I think that's a bit too many over here. Hold up. There, let's delete that one and that one. They're kind of like a nice little flower patch and you can walk through. Alright, so what else? Now we got two other spaces we can fill. Could do mushrooms, leafy plants. Yeah. What if we just do trees? Good old oak trees. The tower above the sky. Yeah, it's decently spread out. Providing shade and comfort. Kind of like that, you know, little patches. It's not too bad. Alright. Then what else? Then we got one more space to fill. And obviously this is like nature-y because it's, you know, park. Floating islands. No. Could be fun, but no. Hey, nah. Hey now. Another statue? Eh. Swamp fawns? Nah, we can do bushes. Maybe just a bunch of bushes around it, kind of like what we had there. I did it again. Turn it down to -1, baby. So those lanterns are not, you know, blocked out by the bushes here. Yeah, we can do something like that, and then we can add some more things kind of in the middle, more colorful. Maybe some bulb plants. Like some big old bulb plants, like one really big one right in the middle. And then just a bunch of smaller ones around it. And once again, the layers that kill me. Turn that up one. There we go, much better. So now we can decrease the size of that. That's a little bit much. I want to showcase that one. Not to completely, you know... Like that one I placed right there, it's in the middle. I want to get rid of that. There we go, kind of like that. We can add some more smaller bushes around here too. But these gotta be set to -1. Because I want them to be behind it all. Kind of like so, like a sea of green. But in the middle is just this purple. I feel like there needs to be more. It's a little too bare bones, so we'll add some lavender. And in addition to that, we can add... Not oak trees, we'll use a different tree. We will use... Not deciduous, we already used those on the map. Why do I use sequoia trees? One for each corner. Or kind of, we can just kind of... Oh, first off, these need to be on a lower layer so they look decent. So let me just grab SEQ. There we go. Grab all these, throw these on the layer below. You just want the bases there, buddy. Alright, let's just get rid of those actually. I'm not digging them. So I do need to be on one. I can put a bush over it. That's what I'll do. Not swamp. We can do pines. That'll work. You know, big old pine tree right there. Couple pines. Yeah, there we go. And then what we can do to mask it too is we take a bush. We put it on layer 1. So just so it doesn't look like it's floating. Now there's a bush under it. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Although I don't like the way that bush looks old. That one. There we go. And move these back a little bit. And there's our little park. I think I need to take all the brushes here. Go over again. Let's redo this. With the, there we go. So now we'll hit it with this again. Bigger strokes, and we're going to turn the opacity way down. This way it's not those little strokes. Actually, maybe we'll turn that up just a little bit more from that. There we go, because that's going to make it look a little more well-traveled and trodden. Kind of like so. See, it's the little details, folks, the little things. That's what really matters. And we'll add some more grass textures in too. Yeah, especially like on the outside. Full send with that. Whoops. Just gonna erase that. Too much. And keep going. Just so it looks like there's actually some grass here. Not very living grass, but grass nonetheless. And what we can also do is we can take this right here. This will be more vibrant grass. Like this area is really well kept. And kind of the same like where the inside of these are. I swear it's the same songs over and over again. I mean, they're good songs, don't get me wrong. Well, it's just like the same songs over and over. Alright, but that should be the park done right there. So now that that's done, what are we gonna do over here? Also, we could just kind of end that part right there and then we just work up here. Just kind of like the mansions in the higher up area. I'm content with that. Let's do that. It will kind of go like about here and that's where it's gonna end. There we go. Then we'll take our brush. Not that texture, this one. Kind of. What was that? Oh my goodness, I'm so off kilter. Go like that. We'll delete this one. That's gonna go directly next to it. That's gonna scoot in just a wee bit. We'll take some more houses. Grab some of these human sets. That's where the door is on that one. One facing upwards. It could go like that. Let's use a different set. Not digging that one right now. Human Town 2. Here we go. Right there. And then we'll also grab one of these bad boys. Right there. And we'll slide that in there too. We'll scoot this over just a bit. So we can get this right here and then get that in before the wall. Let's make the house a little bit smaller. There we go. Why does that look tilted? Yeah, it looks off. But that's what we're gonna roll. That's what we're gonna roll with, and then we can add that right there. Scoop this up just a little bit. Bring this in closer. Add that guy right there, and then we'll add one more. Add that tower right there. Gonna have to make that one pop a bit. There we go, just like so. And then that should be just dandy. And that's where that will end, and this is just kind of gonna be barren. We'll add some rocks and such over here though, just to make it, you know, look less like that. Just here and there. More kind of by the rock slide. Turn these down a bit. So let's go ahead and page that guy down. And then we'll use the same sets of rocks I just used right there too. Rocky plateaus. Kind of, I do want these ones to be at a higher level. Alright, let's go ahead and switch our playlist up here. Is this no copyright? Let me just make sure. Listening to this during distance learning, okay. So I have to really repeat a question, but download the credit things. Okay, good. Usually if it's not, if people actually are getting flagged for copyright, but while using it, people usually say so in the comments. Like the last week when I was doing this, I was listening to a different lo-fi playlist, Christmas lo-fi, and it was actually there was actually copyright music in there, despite the fact that it said no copyright. So you gotta be careful, and you can't necessarily trust everything you see, folks. We'll make this look like a big rock slide, you know? Like a big old rock slide. Kind of add some more here, a little bit of depth. Kind of like a rocky, untamed wilderness. And then there's a house that we're gonna delete. Alright, and then we can also grab some other rocky plateaus. We'll grab some more here, you know? Oh, is that completely covering up? But I don't want that. There we go, put it like that. There we go, because I want you to still see that border there. So we use that rock, we use that rock. Put not that big of a chasm. Throw that underneath. Got like a big old chasm right there. Yeah, there we go. I kind of dig it. A couple more rocks, like of these kind. Now we got the rocky plateaus again, and just kind of blend it. Like the rocky, like it's rocky badlands, you know. Untamed wilderness, and there's still the question of what to do with over here. Well, honestly, when in doubt, more rocks. Nice and rocky, and I'm gonna put a couple of these bad boys in here. Just kind of throwing these together right now. And we'll go do some fine motor control. We'll do some fine touching here. Like add a couple more here and there. Make these kind of fill in more. Like they had to haul all these rocks out to build this. Let me lower these layers a bit here. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. Kind of make it look like that. This way it's not on there. There we go. Kind of like it seeps through, you know? And we'll grab some more of these bad boys. Oh, hold up. That rock is going underneath the wall. We do not want that. Alright, there we go. That should be good for the rocks over there. So the next question is now what we're going to do over here. Answer. More houses. Here's a big old city, right? Oh, man. Oh, am I dropping frames? I am dropping all the frames. What is going on? And now it's fine. Okay. Don't you do it. Don't you drop those frames. Well, maybe that's a sign then. But yeah, but I think this is where we're gonna call for today. I'll probably finish this off stream because there's a fair bit more work to do. Not too much though, but I am really hot and kind of tired, and not looking forward to shoveling. I'm gonna have to do soon. So it did stop snowing, so I'm probably gonna have to get doing that now. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. So let's go switch it up. Also gonna save my map and make 741 changes. I do not want to not save that. Yo, but thank you for all hanging out. Braun the Nat One Digital Artist, thank you so much for the follow today. That's what we got. Hopefully you enjoyed map making. This, if you did, hey, drop a follow on my Twitch right here, twitch.tv/nextman100 if you're watching this on the VOD. And yeah, I do this every Thursday, making maps, talking D&D. If you like that kind of thing, then I'm the one to see. I try to rhyme. I ain't no bard. But yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and call it for today. I'm not gonna rate anyone. We're just gonna call it because I'm dropping frames and such. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be back at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some horror games. Gonna be playing some more Darkwood. So if you like to watch a guy jump out of his seat, that's the day for you. So hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and enjoy shoveling snow if you're up here on the East Coast and the North. Yeah, and that's about it. Until then, I'll see you the next time. I've been the next guy. Take care. Bye bye.